Scribd Audio presents 12 Questions by Ney Díaz. Read for you by Christopher Walker. Introduction. What this book is not, and what it is. Why don't you write a book? When are you going to publish a book? What are you waiting for to write a book? Is this the year when you finally publish your first book? These questions, and their multiple variants, were probably the ones I heard the most for 7 or 8 years. Those who asked were the people who read my blog or my editorial in the business magazine our company publishes. My answers were just as varied. I am not interested at the moment. It is not my priority. I prefer to write short anecdotal essays. In 2017, after profound introspection, I realized that I did want to write a book, so I threw myself into the project. I wish I could tell you that the entire process went smoothly. The reality is that the excuses for not writing the book gave way to excuses for not finishing it. Right now I don't have the time. I have too many work projects. I'm exhausted. There are too many urgent issues. I used every imaginable argument to justify my inertia. What was holding me back? In retrospect, and after finishing writing the book, I think it may have been an unconscious fear. But fear of what? I cannot say for sure. Maybe it was fear of facing the deep introspection I would have to do during the writing process. It could have been a subliminal fear of not living up to my expectations. What if the book did not turn out the way I envisioned? Would I then be forced to live with what I might have considered a flawed product? As Gaius Titus famously said, "Words fly. What is written remains." Perhaps it was none of these concerns, nor the sum of them. Maybe the real reason for this inertia was the fear of being vulnerable and subjecting myself to public scrutiny. As soon as that book came out, each and every one of my actions would be evaluated or interpreted by taking what I shared in my book as a parameter. In short, I do not know the real reason for all that procrastination. One day during a social event, I ran into the author of several books, who is also the father of a good friend. A while back, we had talked about my idea of writing a book. As expected, before even greeting me, his first question was how I was doing with my manuscript. Immediately, I pulled out my arsenal of excuses and began listing them one after another.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?